He listens to this song while he fucks his wife like. Alright, good luck, have some fun.
Thank you, John. I didn't know I was next. Sorry about that, people. Oh, man. John, I know you're on keto.
Yeah.
And I know you're Jewish.
Yeah.
But I feel like I just watched a really bad hot dog circumcision. Like, how did you eat a hot dog with a fork and a knife and make it look as circumcised? I'm not going there today. You feel what I'm putting out there, though.
It's like what God did to me. He just kept taking inches off the wiener.
Exactly. Oh, that was scary. I'm glad keto's working out for you there. I need to work on some keto here myself.
Do it. Join the cult.
But Sam left us, but Sam was talking about how his girls don't like to eat the second time or something. I don't know. Is it stereotype or racism that black guys don't like to eat pussy? So I guess he should be used to hearing that.
That's true.
Don't eat it. It's true, right? Exactly. Thank you for that. I know we don't have a lot of people here tonight, but thank you for that. You followed me on that one. I've been trying to work on some last minute kind of improv stuff compared to my stand-up stuff, so I appreciate that. So let's see, what else do I have here for you guys tonight? My name is Jason, as most of you guys do know out there. My parents fucked me right from the beginning. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if they knew what they were thinking. My mom did go to Woodstock, and my dad was the neighborhood drug dealer, I guess. So I guess they were high when they named me, because I was born on Friday the 13th, too. So, yeah, oh shit. See, even in a small audience, people say shit like that. I mean, people don't know whether to run, shake my hand, be my friend kind of thing when I introduce myself. It's like, hey, I'm Jason. Fuck off. Run away. But I'm really a good guy. I'm pretty funny most of the time. I like to tell women that I like them alive, not dead and cold. Alive and warm is much better. I mean, at least then they're responsive. Cold and dead just doesn't work as far as I'm concerned. Oh, let's see. So, I was kind of craving some shepherd's pie the other day, and I realized I like to cook, and I'm a pretty good cook, but I'm not a shepherd. So now I own a flock of sheep, and I'm still a little hungry. And I was there with my mom the other day, and I was talking to her, and I realized she got her space bags and her freezer saver bags confused. And I realized this when I looked in her freezer, and I found a sweater. Then I was in her bedroom and I thought something smelled. I looked underneath of her bed, and that's when I found the turkey. I'm afraid to look in the garage and the extra freezer at this point. I don't know what I might find. Let alone the attic. I might really find something weird up there. So let's see. When I was a kid, I'm not gonna say too smart for my own good, too dumb. I thought things were as English kind of made them. So when I heard about the Jehovah's Witnesses, I was like, who are these people and what did they witness? A bad plane crash, a bad train crash, like a bad car accident? Like, why did all these people have to get together once a week and be like, we're fucked up, let's meet? Like, little did I know their meeting was going to church and hey, it's Jesus. I mean, when you take the English language and you thought about acronyms, I was like, the NAACP, the National Association Against Colored People. Oops. National Association for the Advancement of those people. Let alone did I wonder what the Salvation Army was. I thought they were all people dressed in robes, going down the street with the Bible, singing hymns. That was kind of like the difference between a creamery and a crematorium. I didn't know what one was. One day I'm a little boy driving to the car and I said to my mom, I said, Mom, why are all there those chimneys on top of the ice cream place? No matter how many times my mom explained to me that that wasn't an ice cream place, that was where they cremated people, I just thought of cream people. Auschwitz with sprinkles. So, let's see here. They're trying to get rid of cash. And there's some things like homeless people, one of the other people was talking about, but I was thinking about strippers. How can you get rid of cash in a strip club? Like, are the strippers gonna have like a QR code on their tits? I mean, like, how is this gonna work? Like, is it literally gonna be like tap to spank? So,
Can I add something to that?
of course you can.
It was easier back in the day. We could just take your card and just swipe it on their ass.
That'll work. That'll work.
There you go.
I was thinking about it. It's really kind of scary. They're up there on the stripper pole and it's like, hey, your card's declined. Sorry, we don't accept Apple Pay either. So, I live down in Miami, and I realized living down in Miami that Jesus, the name, it can go both ways. And when I mean both ways, I know it's Miami. I'm not talking about gay or straight. I'm talking about that it could go with a pronunciation either way. What I mean by that is we got Jesus, if it's all holy and beautiful and wonderful. If it's holy shit, it's Jesus. I realize that if it's all beautiful, robes, died on a cross, literally nailed it, that's Jesus. If it's showing up 3 hours late, he's got a 6-pack of Medela, ripped jeans, smells like WD-40 and weed, that's Jesus. What the heck? Somebody just got sucked off or sucked in or something. So, if all of a sudden he's walking on, you're talking about Jesus because he's walking on water, it's Jesus. If all of a sudden you hear something really crazy at 3 a.m. running around on your roof naked screaming, hey, where's my weed? That's Jesus. If all of a sudden you hear a knock on the door and you see a guy run by and hide under your bed, that's Jesus praying to Jesus. Let's see, what else do I have for you guys tonight? I got a few more here. So, has anybody seen the new Miami arches down in Miami? They're building these new giant crazy arches. Well, they're building these arches and pretty much they're building these arches to be iconic. And not only be iconic, they're trying to emulate the St. Louis arches, which is the gateway to the West, okay? And I realized that the gateway to the West, those are iconic. It's pretty cool. The St. Louis Arch has been around for a minute. But I'm like, what's the gateway in Miami? The gateway to Cocaineville? Then not only that, I realized, I'm not kidding you guys, if you look this up, the guy, the architect that designed these arches, do you know what his name is? The bartender. Come on, you probably know a bunch of stuff. I have a feeling you know this.
I
know
just
his name?
know that Miami's not Cocaineville anymore.
Well, the architect, his name is Donald McDonald. I can't make this up.
Cut it out!
It is. Look it up.
Cut it out!
So, not only is Miami getting these iconic arches that are
That's
Cocaineville,
fantabulous.
we're getting Ronald McDonald, Donald McDonald arches, however you think about it. So all I gotta say is, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm snorting it.
Oh my god, that's so fun.
I'm glad you like that one. So my last joke I guys got up here for you. Let me grab my didgeridoo that since I rushed up on stage I didn't grab. These are what I call, this is a didgeridoo, and there's didgeridoos and there's didgeridon'ts I've come up with. And I'm gonna play this for you real quick. It's a musical instrument. I play, make, teach it. Sometimes it doesn't want to play all right. Give me one more second. It's cold out too. My didgeridoo doesn't want to get up. It is actually a little cold, but you guys get the point. So it's an Australian instrument, and I came up with, that's a didgeridoo, and there's some didgeridon'ts. And pretty much the way I came up with this is, I was at a yoga studio filming the other day, and the yoga instructor was there, and he was super gay. It was pretty interesting, and kind of so gay, his chakras sparkled, he was shitting glitter kind of thing. And he had a hung drum, singing bowl there, and then he had the didgeridoo in the corner. And that's when I said to him, I said, hey, you have a didgeridoo. And he looked at me like, hey, who cares? And I was like, well, I teach. Would you like me to teach you how to play didgeridoo? He's like, that's not happening. I'm like, well, if I can teach you, how about teaching you? What do I get? And I realized I said that kind of the wrong way. And when I did that, he was kind of like, ooh, you might get a blowjob. And I was like, no, I'm not asking for a blowjob, but I'll be glad to teach you, buddy. So the next thing I know, I literally taught this gay yoga instructor how to play didgeridoo in under 5 minutes. And I realized at that point that me being straight, that I taught a gay guy how to blow in under 5 minutes. So that's my set, that's my time, and that's a didgeridoo, guys. So have a good night.
Don't pass that shit to me. This one for my niggas. And bitches buy that money.
Jason Wool, everybody, give it up for him. Remember, this is going to be a competition.